Hello boys, my name is Yoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Mario Strikers Battle League. In the last video we finished off the easy cups by doing Trick Cup, which was really easy. And now we're into the one that wins it all, the Championship Cup. All around best teams. I'm scared. This one probably has some gear people and probably has some decent error setups. But beyond that, we're going to stick with our old favorite Yoshi, of course, because we have to. He's our favorite character after all. And I'm not sure if you heard, but I mentioned that some new characters come in. And for once, I'm actually going to use one of them. Oh, there's the balanced character, by the way, if you're looking for, like, balance. But yeah, I'm going to do Daisy. And we're going to give her the technique stuff. Fortunately, she loses a lot of speed compared to... If we were to just compare Peach right now, Peach has more speed than Daisy. But Daisy has more strength, so maybe it'll make a difference. But then beyond that, though, we'll keep the remaining characters as before. Mario and Donkey Kong. It's very important, at least early on, to have at least one strong shooting character. Because then it's easier. Alright, let's see here. We have... I'm gonna go with... I'm just gonna look at the cover. I'm gonna go with pink just because Pink Yoshi is my favorite. I know yellow would have probably fit the team better, but I think we did yellow last time, so... I'm gonna do that. And we're also gonna do the new stage today as well, which is Desert Ruin, although we probably won't see that in the storyline. So now... we get to see some more interesting matches. Also, they've smartened up too. Since this is the new patch, new characters could potentially appear, and Shy Guy did actually make an appearance here, so we're gonna see that. Oh wow, they put Desert as well. Okay, we're gonna see a new stadium for the first time in its complete glory. And two new characters at the same time. Daisy, the highly technique character. And Shy Guy, pretty much the all-around. And yeah, I'm right. Looks like they're all wearing gear this time. So, or at least some gear. So, these battles are not going to be as easy as they were last time. And yes, I have to mention, this is the last cup in the game. Usually the last cup in the game is the hardest, so I hope we're able to do this, because I'm a bit worried. I don't think, because it's still on the early tiers, it'll put us on the hard difficulty, but it might put us on a harder difficulty later, and what do you know, Daisy already getting the first goal of the game. Her technique is nearly max, so if she gets a good technique shot, she's probably almost guaranteed to score with it. So because the team is more balanced now, they are more focused on being overall strategic, which really raises their chance of scoring now. So now we have to be even more aggressive than we were before if we want to win.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia, exactly, Mario. I like how our Mario's the one that scored there. And his Mario, and that caused him to get mad. So that meant that Mario got mad over his alternative clone self scoring. Just imagine that. I'll see, look at that. Okay, I just realized something. I think what that does is it makes shots faster, because all of our other shots, they didn't really go too fast, whereas the characters that actually have high technique, they have a lot. They actually do go pretty fast, so that overall will make scoring a bit easier, and since the opponent probably has a lot of that, yeah, that's gonna make it more difficult. I don't know what I did there. I could have just dodged over to it. Feel like that was partially my fault for letting him score that easily. Yeah, see what? That was a little bit faster than normal. I'm gonna get stopped, alright? I was hoping to show off Daisy's thing, but we're probably not gonna see that. I was about to say, if we see Jose, if Toad scores again, that'd be kind of annoying. Okay, we got one. Jeez. Just as I thought. We already saw Mario's animation quite a bit throughout this playthrough. Am I getting scared? This is just the first game. I think they have already buffed it up quite a bit. Let's... Oh my gosh. We literally had nobody near that. How are we supposed to stop that shot? Okay, well, thankfully Boom Boom took care of that for us this time. This is getting really bad. We've done aggressive shots, but we haven't scored since our last time. Ugh. Another massive advantage for the Fusion. I didn't trust that. He had a power-up. Okay, good. My gosh, it's so frustrating! I can't even get a goal on them! Dude, what is going on? Every single minute I try to do anything, they instantly reset it. I know I have a Hyper Strike, so I'm about to tie it up, but like, come on! I am suddenly noticing the up in difficulty, and it is completely wrecking me. So now you see my true potential, and that I am not really that good at this game. Although I say that, and I just got a perfect Hyper Strike, but it's nothing. And also, we see Daisy's Hyper Strike for the first time. I have no idea what she just said, but all I know is she's spawning quite a bit of flowers and destroying them. Whoa! And somebody flew high into the air from that. Nice! Nice! Just nice! Now it's cool, I'm not gonna lie. And as you can see, everyone's getting smarter now. Not only are they dodging more attacks, but they're getting more shots on our frequently. Like, even with that, we already had somebody tie it up. Suddenly... Oh! He just tripped for a second! Did you see that? Toad tripped. This is actually kind of annoying. I don't want to lose this early on. This is only the first battle. And we're already getting destroyed by AI nonsense. Ugh. I'm just frustrated because this is the most difficult the AI has been to me in a long time. They've just been doing nothing but constant attacks. I don't care. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna do... Because this happened so early on, and because I still have some split time, I'm just gonna quit this frickin' match and try again. So, as you can see, I've already noticed the jump in difficulty, and it literally comes back to bite you, literally. If this happens again, I am going to have to reset the match. Now, I haven't mentioned it yet, but if I ever fail a match beyond a certain couple of times, I'm probably going to just reset the game altogether, but because that was so early on, I don't know what I would have done otherwise. Alright. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, yes, I want to restart from the beginning. Because, well, I don't want to lose, like, right off the bat. That's like just so trolly. Like, imagine going into the game, trying to do the last cup in the game, and I lose right off the bat. Frickin' annoying. Like I said, the difficulty increased quite a bit, and it comes back to bite you, literally. So we're gonna try this again. Hopefully this time, though, let's not get destroyed. I am gonna show that full match, by the way. If I lose again, I'm probably gonna have to restart the whole video. Okay, we get the same setup again. Alright, well, I was wondering why I didn't get a chance to score before. Hopefully all of you guys have already watched this. By the way, if this is a victory, just so you know, it'll be the finale. Because, there is a cup you can do, but given it's on the hardest difficulty, and given how badly I've been playing this game so far, I don't think I would ever win that, so... Oh, I didn't even do that right, and I still did a quick double shot for gold. So in a way, that did work out, which is good. I tried so hard to stop him. Dude. Well, unless we get really... Also, I don't think I've even seen Rosalina score at all. Lately, when she's scored on it... Lately, when she's been on other teams, she's not done anything for some reason. Oh, I may as well show that off while we still can. Okay, good. Alright, well... That, makes up for that. Alright. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a bit flustered having not only lost that many goals from before. Wait, how do you cancel it? Do you, like... Oh, wait. I know how to cancel it now, but... I may have to start dodging attacks more. There is a thing where you can dodge attacks using R, but the problem is, it takes quite a bit to actually do properly. Ah! Trying to get a quick attack. Alright. Okay, good. Now we're starting to get goals a lot more frequently. And we get to see Daisy's animation again. Cool. So I'm guessing Daisy can be gotten in any of the games now. We just didn't see her until now. I don't know why I did a regular shot there. That was really crazy. I have no idea what happened. But, yeah. We're gonna kick it back to them. Just so we can get it to their area a bit sooner. Ooh, we got it perfect. Alright. Well, now this match is officially complete because I got Yoshi's Hyper Strike. And we got it perfectly as well. Nice. So yeah, this might be a bit of a longer video. But we'll see. We still haven't played for the other matches yet. We still don't know if it's going to be on hard or not. Keep in mind, if we want to get... Similar to the regular game, if we wanted to get all the cups complete, we have to win them. We cannot lose them. If we lose them, we have to go back and try them again. And I will obviously cut out if I lose any cup, but with the revenge match thing, that shouldn't happen, and we have plenty of coins anyway. This was probably the last time I could have gotten Hyper Strike off. I literally waited a little bit just to get the items there. Just so that they wouldn't get them. Nice! Nice! Oh, jeez, he did like a jump attack. Okay, good. They didn't score. Just would have wasted time at this point. Alright. Second try we did. That was really awkward, and I can already tell that this is not going to be an easy battle by any means. And keep in mind, we haven't even played it on the hard difficulty yet. Imagine what will happen once we get to that. Ugh. I'm not ready for that. Alright. Let's see. Next one! Whew. Let's keep going. There, now my energy is back. My energy is back now that I've won one. I'm gonna skip all these cup and chills now. I'm getting a bit tired. I guess those will, if you're wondering, you could just watch the up and chills yourself. Okay, this was only the second, well, that is not one of my friends. That was somebody else instead. Oh, well, that was cool. Alright. Yeah! And by the way, I picked Daisy just to show her off in her fullest glory because she could very well be one of the best characters in this game, having max technique, and max technique is usually really good in these kinds of games. At least it's safer. Boo had high technique in the original game, so like, I think more. Oh, what the heck? That like went like really high up and into the side. What the heck was that, dude? All right. I'm not sure what that was, but that was really weird. What just happened? Sometimes I feel like the alls just don't go where you want them to be. But they're great, so I need to remember that. And the cover looks so similar, it could be so hard to... Alright. Bam. Yeah, for me. Alright. There you go, Mario. You're doing well. Okay, there we go. I canceled the tackle by doing R. Okay, good. He didn't get it this time. Keep in mind, some of this is also luck as well, and Boom Boom wasn't really stopping a lot of goals on our side the last time we played. Alright. Nice. Oh, okay. We got it somehow. I'll take that, I guess. I might have to do some quicker shots here. I think already I might have to start doing machine shots. That was theirs. Okay. Because it's on a higher difficulty, they probably might be able to start getting... Whoop! That was quit. He tried so hard! I think that was her. She tried so hard to get me. And she missed. And Rosalie is just wandering off, like... This is no big deal. I'll just win the next game instead. Or I'll just score later. Figure she has eyes at me, so of course she's gonna evade my shots. I'm trying to go for the lawn boy. Ah, stopped before I can get the shot off. Of course, the one time I try a team shot and it doesn't work. That was close. Almost as bad. Now, they're not perfect by any means, so they will still, I will say, by the way, because you can time dodges on everything, multiplayer battles are probably going to look absolutely ridiculous calling it, because, some of them are really lazy. And also, because Daily... And I forgot to mention, because Daisy has close to max technique, it's slightly easier, well actually quite a bit easier usually, to get the perfect shots with her. Although I say that as I, didn't even get a chance to do anything before they do other stuff. And there goes the AI cheating and getting stars again. And we get to see Rosalina's animation again. Well, now that I've won at least one battle, I think I'm committed to this. I'm literally wasting time just to try and get the Hyper Strike back. Okay, that time it was weaker. Coming through! This is... I will say, Hyper Strikes are really good for wasting time as well, because... Well, in-game time, that is, because, every time you do one, it wastes about 10 seconds of gameplay, which means they don't even get a chance to score during it, so... There's quite a few advantages if you can get one off, whereas in Mega Strikes, they're kind of bad for speedrunning because they freeze the timer completely, but, of course, they allow you to score up to 6 goals at once. Yeah, I forgot to mention, you used to be able to score up to 6 goals at once. Since Peach isn't our team, let's show this off. Lovely. Yeah, well, it's not going to be lovely for you pretty soon. You know what? Here's the smart strat. I'm just gonna go here, go right, and do that. just waste the time and get the victory. Rather than trying to waste time getting a goal and maybe giving them another instead. Alright. Last battle now. Here we go. We get 2 chances to win this now. Keep in mind, we lost the very first battle of this cup, and now we're coming back with a vengeance. And yes, there is a revenge match system. If you wanted to, you can redo battles infinitely. We may end up seeing it in the next video, this next battle. It depends on how long it goes. I'm just skipping the animations because I'm really tired of seeing them all the time. Alright. That was a bit risky, and also I'm surprised I didn't get a goal from that. Oh, wow. This might be a one area. Had to do a quick shot just to prevent them from getting the ball here. Oh, Yoshi's getting destroyed. Oh my gosh, boy. You need to keep it up. At least they haven't gotten a goal yet. Although, so have I. Oh, have we as well. Oh, that was a quick run. That was almost scary. Oh, there we go. That took a while. 1:45 elapsed, and then we get the first goal of the match. Keep in mind, though, 1 goal lead is all we need to win the game. We don't need to get 2 or 3 or 4. We only need 1. I was about to say, assuming they don't score as well. That was dumb. Why did I say that? Why did I? Oh. Why did I say that? They're probably gonna score. I'm gonna pass Jane for a bit. They weren't letting me through there. Alright, there we go. We managed to get a Hyper Strike off on them. Coming through! I like that. I like this. This is a really good Hyper Strike. I like what they did with daisies. And if it hits anybody, they gotta just go spinning in the air. I think that comes from like one of the Mario games, either 3D Land or 3D World or something. I swear I've seen that happen before in one of the games. I know that's a thing that can happen. At least last time I heard of it, yeah, it's from the Mario games. I will say this team has been kind of ruthless so far. This opponent is trying so hard to score. And just now, 2:42 in, they finally get their first goal. This is supposed to be the last battle, and now look what's happening. Although, game's not over till it's over. That's one thing I need to always remember in sports. Game's not over till it's over. Until then, things can go on. But anyway, we kind of just got a revenge goal there really quick. In no time flat. Yeah, Mario, let's do it. Oh, they did the same strategy as I did. I just, like, passed back, just so I wouldn't have to worry about... Oh, they're just passing. Oh, now they're starting to shoot. Oh, now they're starting to shoot. Yeah, that was definitely a opponent this time. Gotta remember, Peach is not on my team anymore. I only have Daisy this time around. Okay, well, we wasted quite a bit of time with that, so pretty soon we'll be done with this. I did that so I could try and stall for time a bit more. Not what I usually do, but anyway. Got him. See, look at that. It's not a big deal. Every time they've gotten a goal so far, we've just gotten one right back really quick. Daisy's been doing a lot of work right now, so I think she could be one of the best characters, because her technique is off the charts, and with max technique, you're gonna score a lot more frequently, because that does seem to improve your speed. I've noticed that. Can I just kick it, maybe? I was about to say, maybe I could just kick it to the other side to waste more, but we didn't need it. They didn't get a goal. And we're done. More victory for Yoshi to celebrate with now, if you know what I mean. Alright, so now I can officially say this is the finale video, because I don't think I have the strength to tackle the hard courses. In other games, it's lately been not really that hard, but this game I'm a bit worried about. I would have to practice probably through online gameplay before I can do other stuff. But anyway, a shaky start in this cup, but we managed to pull it off. The last cup in the game is now ours. Now, if this was, oh, and it is the credits anyway. Perfect. Alright, just as I thought. Credits trigger after the last battle. So, if that was Mario Strikers Charge, that would be the Strikers Cup there. But that's the champion, but it's the Championship Cup here. Ooh, we get to see some animations for our character specials. Luigi with the tornado. Peach we saw quite a bit of. With the heart-shaped shot. Yeah. I will say, since we've seen the credits, we've probably done it. Oh! Look at this! Toad just uses his friends to help unleash his shot. Yeah, he looks kind of furious right here in this clip. Oh my gosh. You're using his head as the shooting ball as well. Okay, that might hurt a bit. And of course, Donkey Kong. Big punching the ball, right? What else is he supposed to do? Yep, punching. Slapping it, actually. So that's cool. We get to see all the anime. Oh no. Oh no. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? The shot for Mario? Yeah, he's sitting on the ball. Oh my gosh, dude. It's like he's fighting on the ball almost. Alright, Waluigi. More like a normal shot, I guess, but I think this has some curve to it. Oh yeah, that's like a purple curve. I like Yoshi's the best. He just eats the ball and turns it into a giant egg and then throws that at the enemy. And also sits at it. Also, look at that. It just looks like, I'm ready. His face is like, I'm ready to go. In Rosalina, we didn't see our Hyper Strike at all, so we get to see what this is about. Wow! Oh, I think she has, like, stars in her boosted one. Oh, Bowser's, I think we may have seen this one time, but one time only. From the tutorial. Because keep in mind, we had to do a tutorial before we even got in there, and that was longer than all the cups. Yeah, just as I thought. He shoots his Bio Fire. And Bio, of course, with the Sport Classic up and backflip kick. This is actually a real kick that people do in the AIM. I actually don't remember its actual name because it's been so long since I've watched soccer, but I know that's a thing. Alright, so with Championship Cup we get another 400 coins, but Normal Mode Clear also gives us another 500 coins, which allows us to get a Bushido gear set, and wait, there's more! Challenge yourself in Galactic Mode to earn more rewards. Yep, see? You get to play through the game again, except on Galactic Mode, which means these are all on probably the hardest difficulty. Before we end the playthrough, though, we need to see what this gear looks like on our favorite characters in order first, so we're gonna buy the best gear set for each person, or at least for as many as we can get. Okay, so it's mostly made to optimize certain abilities. But it seems like by buying them all, you kind of like even out. Yoshi looks kind of cute in this set. See, actually, I don't think we have enough to show off the other ones. Oh well, I guess one is enough. That looks cool. Now Yoshi looks like he's ready to go. Obviously, we're not going to show going in all of this stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we maybe do a new playthrough. See you guys later. Bye!